Hello, 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 my lovelies. It is your favorite part of the week. It is Freaky Fucking Friday with Cypher Kai in the building. I apologize, you guys. I was having some technical shit going on behind the scenes as usual. Rex is not here still, but he does appreciate all the shout outs and love you guys have sent to him and his mom and all that stuff. And I am literally rushing and putting things together, and I got some requests for some old school reggae music to play. So I'm going to do that. I got some emails lined up to read for you guys. All kinds of wonderful things going to be happening this evening. So still bear with us. We've got this grand relaunching thing happening coming towards the end of the month. So that's taking a lot of energy and efforts and stuff behind the scenes. So you guys just kind of bear with us. This is Freaky Fridays here on talkradio.com. You are tuned into www.tawkradio.com/shows. Let me give my disclaimers. As nice as this might seem, because it's pretty tame right now, just started, this is an adult platform. Explicit content, sex, relationships, sucking, fucking, licking things, profanity. Put your babies away, get your papers and pens up, get something alcoholic to drink, grab a partner, someone you can touch, lick, suck something on. It is great. Sit around with your friends if you need to, and have your listening parties, your tune-in parties, whatever you need to do. It's going to be a fun time, I promise you. I'm a little out of it. I had a really long day today, but I got some things. I'm going to start an argument about some stuff. Tonight's topic is going to be the expectations in a relationship. That's what you guys said you want to talk about. What are the expectations in a relationship? So we're going to touch on those things. We're going to play some old school reggae music. I'm going to play some R&B music. I pulled a few things. Give a shout out to one or two independent artists this evening if we can. It'll be a pretty condensed, concise show this evening, but let me get some music playing. You guys can also come and talk to me in the chat room. Go onto the website www.tawkradio.com. Inside the live stream, there is a little bubble there. You can start talking to me if you get text message back and forth in there. I can see that. If you have access to me on WhatsApp, WhatsApp me. My messenger also on Facebook, facebook.com/talkradio. Message us in there. Whatever you want to talk about this evening, and I can see it, I'll shout you out. We'll have a great time. This first one we're going to get into this evening is by Little Lenny. It's from like 1990 something, I remember. It's called Boom Flick here on talkradio.com's Freaky Friday.
Calling, all stamina worker, female custom broker, art taker, bed walker, body broker, tantalizing whiner, appetizer, man raper. Send all of them, as I'm a body and friend. Young girl, just bum flick my dick, come girl, come skin out ya. I hear from me one pick you want the best one that bout ya. Bum flick my dick, young girl, come skin out ya. I hear from me one pick you want the best one that bout ya. Watch this. You get the young girl a ball when she get up to 9-inch tall. Start complain, say long. Want it all, cause she fit and she strong. My name, calling out for the sweetest beer.
Talk Radio, Freaky Friday, Boom Flick.
Well, I must tell you this. Tears are shed, but she still want it. Now she a off and a puff. Come, she a come with the 10 ton of fluffy come. Boom Flick for me dick, come girl, come skin out ya. I go die. I heard from me one pick, you want the best one, the boat ya. I go die. Boom Flick for me dick, come girl, come skin out ya. I go die. I hear from me one pick, you want the best one, the boat ya. See ya, she a giggle, the young girl a wiggle. And watch how she dance, and girl just a jiggle. And line up into this tight tackle. Me love how she walk, she must be a muggle. She body look good, she can't take a apple. I let me name, no mention the liquor. The length when me out can bust up any nigga. Young girl just bum flick for me dick. Come y'all come skin out ya. Up a guy. I hear from me one pick, you want the best one, the boat ya. I'm a young bum flick for me dick. Come girl, come skin out ya. Up a guy. You from me one pick, you are the best one, the boat ya. Watch this. You hear the young girl a scream, just like a siren. Me cock up her mouth, every ram the girl a ball out. She's not crying for your chest, me body it long like the Mount Everest. Got better and skin out ya. Abo joy. And you from me want pick you up the best one the boat ya. See ya. Hear the young girl a ball when she get up to 9-inch tall. My name, darling out for the sweetest beer. I come in sing it too long. Want it all 'cause she fit and she can. Just like a train pan jack, giddy up like she a donkey back. Well, I must tell you this. Yes, she a cry and she still want it. Now she a off and a pop. Come, she a come with the 10 ton of fluffy cup. Bum flick for me, the come ya come skin out ya. I'm a joy. I hear from me want pick you are the best one the boat ya. I'm a joy. Bum flick for me, dick young girl come skin out ya. I'm a joy. Yeah, from me want pick you are the best one the boat ya. See ya. Cause she a giggle, the young girl a wiggle. Look how she does, she just a jiggle. Line with your line up to make this life tackle. Me love how she walk, she must be a muggle. Her body look good, can't take upper. A little man, no mention the liquor. Lend to me up, we bust up in the middle. Young girl just bump flip up.
Anyway, I'm back here live on TalkRadio.com's Freaky Friday. So I heard the damn music is still coming in staticky. I swear to God, we're working on this. We are absolutely working on this. And I tell you, I'm going to end up having to have a serious conversation outside of my text with the people who we're using the network to broadcast with. I think something is going wrong somewhere. Anyway, we won't let this stop the hustle. If you guys listen to this in the archives, just kind of forward past the music and just get to the good stuff, which is me talking shit on a Friday about freaky shit. Okay, that's the good stuff. Anyway, this is Freaky Fridays here on TalkRadio.com with your host, Cypher Kai. And there is a few things I'm going to get into talking to you tonight. There's some shit that happened this week that just left me so pissed off and appalled. So we'll get into that. I got somebody to slaughter on my show tonight. Slaughter, absolutely slaughter. Disrespectful fucker. Can't wait to talk about that. So tonight's conversation is really expectations in a relationship. But let's take a moment to really absorb what was being said in that song. And then I can't even really do that because it says it's coming in staticky for some people are hearing it clearly. I don't know. But that song is just, yeah, that's the kind of shit you want, right? This dude is saying, he's flinging it around the place. She can feel her dick up in his throat. It's amazing shit. It's like a real, shout out to Pick. I have a good friend of mine, Pick, that never listens to my show, ever. Never. Gonna shout him out anyway. On the off chance that ever he listens to an archive, that is a song that, that's classic. I think he slaughtered a lot of people's daughters' vaginas to this song. I'm just saying. Shout out to you, Pick. Picking your dick to boom flick. There you go. Freaky Fridays here on TalkRadio.com. Anyway, so hopefully you guys can hear me speaking clearly, even if the music is coming in fucked up. So somebody hit me behind the scenes and let me know what the sound quality of me speaking is coming in like. I'm going to dig into the email bag now, and we're going to talk about whatever the hell is in here. Again, let me give my disclaimers. It's still early in the show. And if you guys are hearing the music and it's coming in clear and you feel like you can dance and party and keep your babies around, you can't. This is not keep your babies around type shit. You should be 18 and older. I'm going to do a lot of cursing, a lot of motherfuckers, a lot of fuck yous, a lot of bitches, a lot of things, a lot of profane things are going to fall out of my mouth this evening. A lot of profane shit. See, like that. Right, pops out. So I don't want your kids getting offended. You go, I didn't think it was that kind of show. Then it was sent out as Freaky Friday. So no matter what I was going to say, it's going to be something dirty, innit? And anyone who shares my DNA, got to give this disclaimer every week. I found that my children have been listening to my show. They shouldn't be. Kids are big, but the shit that comes out of my mouth on Friday night, my children should not hear. So if you share my DNA, get the fuck off right now. Before I start talking any further, before I say anything else, and there's some more secrets revealed, get off, right? Get off of this. Go find a book, a Bible, a partner, something, but get off of this. So let's get my disclaimers about that. I want to give a special shout out to Uncle T, who I know is tuned this evening. And I want to give a shout out to my legal beagle, one of my new friends and new fans of the show, my legal beagle, my new Haitian legal beagle. So he should know who he is. I'm not going to say your name on the air, respectfully. I want to give a shout out to my dignitaries that are tuned in the political field. Won't shout your name out either, respectfully. And I heard we got a doctor tuned in from Long Island who was just recently told about the show and is interested to hear all the naughty things that we talk about. Might be on an upcoming episode sometime soon. So shout out to the PhD in Long Island. So shout out to you. Shout out to all of the archivers in advance who I know are not tuned in live right now because they're working, but they assured me already that they are ready as soon as they get home, on their way home, traveling, they're going to tune into the archives. So shout out to you guys. I love you. Shout out to my reconstruction strategist who you guys are going to meet very, very soon. She's fucking amazing. She's just amazing. I'm going to let her tell her own story when she comes on. I also want to shout out to our financial consultant who will be coming on the show soon and eventually getting his own show on the network. So that's going to be great. He is amazing, amazing, amazing. So you guys definitely want to get your notebooks prepared for when he comes on. In another couple of weeks, he'll be here. We have Cash App giveaways we're going to be doing. We've done some already, but I can tell you guys right now in the beginning of the show, there is a song I'm going to play tonight. It will be on one of our Cash App trivia, so you want to pay attention to every song that's playing this evening specifically if you want to win any of that Talk Radio Cash App money. So pay attention tonight. There's a specific song that's going to play that will be part of the trivia questions for one of our upcoming Cash App giveaways. Pay attention, write these songs down, tuck them away somewhere. One of the songs coming on will be the answer to one of our upcoming Cash App giveaways. So pay attention. All right, let's get into the email bag. Let's see what's in here. My partner has kids from a previous marriage. How do I cope? Okay, I genuinely enjoy spending time with his kids and there have been no problems in that respect. We all get along very well. But I struggle to deal with the idea that the kids are a constant reminder of his previous relationship and his wife without me. And his life without me. I feel jealous that they are not my kids and they are very important to me. I'm trying to put my insecurities aside and enjoy time with him and them, but it's very hard and I struggle to not be bitter. Okay. This is confusing as fuck because you had to have met him with the children. It's not as though, it's one thing if you were with him and he cheated on you to get the kids, because that happens. That has happened to people, right? But that's not what happened with you. You met him with these children. So I'm confused as to why you feel so bitter. And if you're having a good relationship with the children, if you're dating an adult, they come with baggage. They just do, right? So whether they were incarcerated before, whether they've had children before, they've done something before you. Now, I've mentioned on the show before, it's a beautiful fantasy to believe that you can be over 30, 40 years old and you believe that the person you're with is only been with you. Like, I like to trick myself and believe that, right? So literally when I'm dating someone new, I put in my head, I wipe their slate clean, and I just imagine that they've never touched anyone the way they're touching me. They've never fucked anyone the way they're fucking me. Never kissed anyone the way they're kissing me. Just kind of put it in my head. And it's okay. It's not unrealistic. It's just something that you can use to cope. Yeah? So as long as you're not, ill-treating the children, and that's something you got to sort out. Because I recently had something happen with me where there were people around me who were smiling in my face and who I was providing for and doing things for, only to find out that they have been hating me, according to their words, for a very long time. So it's something that you absolutely need to deal with in being able to properly deal with these children. There should be no jealousy there. Their whole existence has nothing to do with you. Right? So you got to figure out how to sort that yourself. He had a life before you, and as long as you don't think he's backsliding and fucking the wife, it's something you got to work out. But either way, the kids didn't ask to be born. Somebody's pull-out game was weak, somebody's condom broke, condom never used, whatever. She didn't swallow and the kids are here. So you got to deal with them. One way or the other, you got to deal with the kids. So I'm just saying, but you got to get that toxicity out of you. You can't be spending time around children and carrying bitterness. It has nothing to do with them. So it's something you definitely need to work on, and something you should have adjusted your brain to before you got involved with this guy, because clearly these kids were born before you guys were together. Right? So something you need to work on. What techniques you can use to do that, I don't know. But just like I said, if you can try to meditate and just kind of imagine, if he treats you well, right, just kind of focus on that. There's nothing to think about from before, right? Even if he's a shitbag before, to the other person, he's not treating you that way, so you're already a level up, right? And you didn't mention if you couldn't have children or what age you were or whatever. So, deal with that toxicity first. Deal with that. Find a way to deal with that. Yeah, so that's a good idea. Anyway, listen to TalkRadio.com's Freaky Friday with your hostess, Cypher Kai. Tonight's topic at some point will be the expectations of the relationship, which is kind of odd that all the married people wanted to talk about that from last week, this week. Because you guys know I've been super single for a very long time. I can talk about what I would expect and what I think We'll talk about that in a few minutes. But the expectations in a relationship, you guys can hit me up behind the scenes and leave me some feedback and stuff on what you might want to say on that, chime in about that. We'll do that. Next one is help bisexuality questions. Hi, I am 19 years old. I'm a female. Up until a few months ago, I was solid in my straight sexuality. Lately, I keep noticing how hot both men and women are. I have felt romantically attracted to both genders. I also have fantasized about having a romantic relationship with my female best friend as well as my male best friend. I honestly want to identify myself as bisexual, but I'm not sure, am I bi? If I were to come out as bi, my parents would flip. We live in a strict Catholic household, which means I would be in sin and would be going to hell. What do I do? It feels hopeless, especially when there is very few people I can talk to about this. Well, first of all, shout the fuck out to you for even sending this to me and feeling like you couldn't talk to anybody else. You wrote into Talk Radio, so shout out to you for that. Secondly, bi means two, right? You're attracted to two different types of people. Bi, two, right? So we can see on the surface you're bisexual. Now the thing is, fantasy and reality are two different things, isn't it? So you can fantasize about being with a chick and you might get it, you might do it, it's like really fucking awkward or unenjoyable, or vice versa. You can do it with a guy and not like it. So you won't know if you're actually bi until you actually do something, right? For starters, right? So maybe you should try that. At 19, I can imagine there's a lot of little girls that go to college and stuff and they, you know, they have these experiences because same thing, strict household. I know I at first I threatened my daughters when they went to school and I said, yo, keep your pussy to yourself. You know, we're West Indian background. I'll kill you, I'll this and this and this, whatever. But then it got to a point where I just said, fuck it, I'll just bribe them, right? So I promised them, I said, look, as long as you keep your pussy to yourself, you don't drop any babies at my doorstep, and you graduate on time, there'll be certain perks and things you can get, right? So I wasn't above bribe. I can say it, fuck it. I bribed my kids to keep their coochie to themselves. Didn't work as effectively as I wanted it to, but they didn't drop any babies at my doorstep and they did graduate on time, top of the graduating class, so that was nice. Yeah, but again, as far as the bi thing is concerned, the fact that you're feeling sexually attracted to two different types of people would make you bi in definition, yeah, but until you actually have sex, you said bisexual, the only thing is sex that happened yet. Right? So get some sex going. Because there's no need to come out to your family and have them, you know, slaughter you, belittle you, cast you out the family, whatever, if you've not even done anything. Right? And you can always write into Talk Radio. I can't guarantee I'll be able to see your emails all the time. They're picked randomly. But there will be a phone line up soon, promise. So you guys can call in. And anytime you feel like your back is against the wall or whatever, you can write into Talk Radio. There's also going to be a private line set up for people that want private consultations. There's been a lot of you that reached out to me and told me that you'd like to be able to speak to me, you know, privately, get consultations from me off the air. It will be a paid line. I'm going to let you know that now. You will have to pay for that. But I will have that line set up probably around 4th of July weekend. So you guys can come on and do some consultations with me. Have me all to yourself. You know, guys, let me tell you from now, do not fucking call me asking me to talk dirty to you on the phone. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Anything outside of the scope of the naughty I really talk on the show, I'm not going to call you while you whack off on the phone or any of that dumb shit. There's other phone lines for that. That's not what this is for. Right? But if you have a relationship issue or, you know, something you want to discuss, the line will be open for you to do that. So, have some sex first. Find out if you're bisexual or not, and I'd love to hear you write us back and so we can discuss how that went and how we can, you know, potentially lay it out to your family without it, you know, them completely flipping out or blowing a gasket. Alright. So anyways, this is Freaky Fridays here on TalkRadio.com with your hostess Cypher Kai. I see that there are people hitting me up behind the scenes. I can't look at my phone, you guys. I'm broadcasting. Come on. Give me a little bly here. Shit. Oh my god, everything is blowing up right now. Who wants me to give them a shout out? Somebody wants me to give them a shout out. Hold on. Ooh. Alright, so shout out to my Lyft drivers who are tuned in. Shout out to my Uber drivers who are tuned in. They let me know they're there. Like I said, shout out to my Legal Beagles who are on the air tuned in. I don't know if you're still tuned in right now. Ooh. Yes. I think it's split between watching basketball and something else. So whatever. Alright, next question we're going to get into. Nope, going to hold that one. I'm going to play some more music. I'm going to answer some things behind the scenes, help some people get on, and then we're going to continue on this Freaky Fridays on TalkRadio.com with your hostess Cypher Kai. Stay tuned. This one is Coulda Deal by Spragga Benz from 1990 something. Sexual shit tonight, you guys.
Fabulous, sexualous and buffalous. Ragamuffins cry for your body, I get me nervous, I forget you, I'm dead serious. Here's how it goes. You could that deal, woman feel real, your magnet. I feel sample the land steel. When me say you could have bad blood, could have blow hurricane. Inna your ear coat, me must fly me plane. Could that deal, woman feel real, your magnet. I feel sample the land steel. When me say you could have bad blood, could have blow hurricane. Inna your ear coat, me must fly me plane. Car, me nah joke, me dead serious. Me nah look no more, no one time to me touch. Me brief about tear, me zip out the muscle. At times we make the floodgate open up and just hug me up. Woman love me up. Make her every day feel like a Christmas. Me cry for your body, me want it so much. Me have to get your body, girl. So me say you could have deal. Woman feel real, your magnet. I feel sample the land steel. When me say you could have bad blood, could have blow hurricane. Inna your earport, me must fly me plane. Could have deal. Woman feel real, your magnet. I feel sample the land steel. When me say you could have bad blood, could have blow hurricane. Inna your real way, me must park me straight car. Me nah play, me don't give a damn. A long time me want you to be my woman. Me don't want to explode like a bomb. A time now for me, this time my weapon. So, me a put in me application. Me work on your farm and plant up the land. You must play a part in my future plan. Me a get your body, girl. So me say you could have deal. Woman feel real, your magnet. I feel sample the land steel. When me say you could have bad blood, could have blow hurricane. Inna your earport, me must fly me plane. Could have deal. Woman feel real, your magnet. I feel sample the land steel. When me say you could have bad blood, could have blow hurricane. Inna your earport, me must fly me plane. Car, me nah play, me nah watch nothing. Me nah be no Tarzan inna the jungle. Me want somebody, you are the person. Me come inna me life, make big things happen. So no matter where you say, no matter where you do, no business to who I where you run to. Me must be the one where you pick the apple. Me happy get your body, girl. So me say you could have deal. Woman feel real, your magnet. I feel sample the land steel. When me say you could have bad blood, could have blow hurricane. Inna your earport, me must fly me plane. Could have deal. Woman feel real, your magnet. I feel sample the land steel. When me say you could have bad blood, could have blow hurricane. Inna your earport, me must fly me plane. Car, me nah hear, me nah watch nothing. Me nah be no Tarzan inna the jungle. Me must get your body, you are the person. We come inna me life, make big things happen. So no matter what you say, no matter what you do, no business to who I where you run to. Me happy be the man where you pick the apple. Me cry for your body, girl. When me say you could have deal, woman feel real, your magnet. Happy sample the land steel. When me say you could have bad blood, could have blow hurricane. Inna your earport, me must fly me plane. Car, me da joke, me dead serious. Me nah look no more, no what time to me touch. Me break a go tear, me zip out the bus. A time to make the floodgate open up and just hug me up. Woman love me up, make her every day feel like a Christmas. Me cry for your body, me want it so much. Me happy get your body, girl. When me say you could have deal, woman feel real, your magnet. Happy sample the land steel. So me say you
TalkRadio.com's Freaky Fridays with your hostess Cypher Kai in the building. Like I said, I hope you guys are going to forgive me a little. I have the music coming in a little staticky, but it's a work in progress. It's live radio. Shit happens. My job is not to do technical shit. My job is to be here to entertain you guys, to be here as on time as I can be, working on some things. It's going to be much more professional, I promise you. Shout out to Anthony, the Uber driver who's tuned in. So shout out to you. If you heard me the last time, shout out to my married couples that are tuned in. So people are laying around. My fans are so fucking naughty. I got people texting me in Messenger and Facebook, telling me that they're in bed together, couples, tuned into the show, wishing that I was their third. So virtually, let me just say, I am virtually, literally right now having a menage a trois with about several hundred married couples right now. So we're all virtually about to be doing naughty things here on Freaky Fridays. You guys are so fucking awesome. I don't know, you guys are very kinky. I don't mind it though. I've got to tell you, I don't mind it. I like to know that I'm the object of a couple's affections. So that's nice. You guys are very, very dirty. Alright, but anyway, know that it's virtual though. This is like the safest sex you can have. You can listen to me talk nasty, and then do things to each other when I do it. Right? So there you go. So I'm kind of there. Imagine I'm there touching everything you need me to touch, but I'm not actually there. So then you don't have to be jealous. There's no STDs going around. There's nothing. Just kind of just having me there virtually in the middle of your little nasty. It's nice. And guys, like I said, I would like you to do this. All the couples who are tuned into me, who let me know that I'm in the middle of your shit. Guys, listen, you can put the speaker on, let the show play, and at some point, I'd like you guys to actually start fucking these chicks during the show, right? But here's the catch. When you're fucking her and hitting that right spot, ladies, I need you to scream out Cypher Kai. He does not get the name tonight. You put me in the middle of your shit. When you're about to come, I need you to scream out Cypher Kai. No, do not scream his fucking name tonight. It's not about that. And this is only for the couples who tuned in to let me know you guys want me in the middle of your shit. So I need to get some kind of gratification. I need to feel some shit happening. Right? So when you're about to come, you're grabbing the fucking sheets. He's hitting those right spots and shit, slapping your ass the right way. Scream out Cypher Kai. I swear to God, if my ears are not ringing in about 20 fucking minutes, in about 20 minutes, I'm sending back all of you guys text messages and cussing you the fuck out. Just let me say that right now. You're gonna put me in your shit. Do it right. Do it fucking right. Anyway, this is Freaky Fridays here on TalkRadio.com. I know I'm insane. You guys are telling me I'm insane. I know, but I've been saying that for a long time. I'm literally, yeah, I think so. Alright, so alright, so people saying, yes, I'm gonna do it. Yes, Cypher Kai, say it, Cypher Kai. Make her say it now 3 times. Make her say it 3 times before you start. There you go. And if she says anything other than that, stop. Guys, I'm serious. If she's screaming and she accidentally says your name, pull your dick out. Pull your dick out. Until she says it. Pull your dick out. And make her say it. Cypher Kai. Alright. Anyway, so this one says, I think I screwed up my marriage. We'll save this one, because it seems like something we need to talk about in the topic this evening, on the expectations in a relationship. So let's touch on that now, right? We're about half an hour in. So in relationships, this is just something, it's funny, I don't even need a whole topic for this, because we talk about this on the show all the time, right? When you're in a relationship, everything should start with a conversation, continued conversations. When you're grown up, when you've gotten to a point where you're licking on this person, sucking on this person, there should be nothing you can't tell this person, yeah? Good, bad, or indifferent. So if there's something that's not working, sometimes people kind of, it's like an old shoe. You're fucking with somebody for a long time and it's just comfortable, and you kind of forget that you're not doing the things you were doing before, right? So ladies are really good for this shit, right? So when women first get with guys, they will cook, they'll do their hair, they'll keep their face done and all that shit. And then it gets to a point you're just like, yo, fuck it, I already got them sprung out, and you start doing your hair, you start going to bed in sweats and shit like that. Guys need to feel flesh, right? Guys want to feel flesh. If they wanted to go to sleep next to their fucking sweatpants, they'd wear them themselves. They don't want to be, look it, ladies, you don't have to be on all the time, right? So nobody wants to have on makeup all the time and all that other shit, but there's certain little things you just gotta keep doing, right? And same thing for the guys. Guys, is ladies still like to feel like you still fucking want her, right? So 2-3 years into the relationship, she's in the kitchen cooking, go in the kitchen and squeeze her ass. Fuck it, slap her on the ass. She's getting dressed in the morning to go to work, take a minute and just look at her and say, babe, damn, you still got it. And maybe, look, ladies, I'm gonna say some shit, I'm gonna start an argument right now, fuck it. If your lady's getting ready to go to work, say you work the night shift, she works in the morning, she's getting ready in the morning, and she just does something that reminds you why you're still fucking up. You should probably fuck her before she goes to work. Now, the ladies are going to flip out. He's going to fuck my makeup up, this and that. Yeah, he probably will. But guess what? I can't think of a better thing for you to go to work with in the morning through rush hour traffic on the train or whatever than the remnants of your man's dick on you in the morning. I'm just saying, it's something that you should consider. Just something you should consider. But as, things are progressing in the relationship and things start to get sour or flat or whatever, you need to keep having conversations. It should be something where you guys are making a constant and, what am I going to say? You're committing all the time. It's something that you're choosing to do on a regular basis. So it's not just, okay, 3 years ago we said we're going to start dating and this is just what this is. You should constantly be wanting to make this renewal to this relationship. Every day, it's a choice. Every day that you wake up, you should say, you know what, I'm thankful for this situation and I'm happy to have it. And what can I do to better this situation? That's what it should be. That's really what it should be. And people say, oh, this sounds really corny. I bet you won't do that shit in your relationship. I bet you I would, because I have. I bet you I would, because I have. Because I don't take things for granted. If I'm dating someone, especially as long as I've not been dating, 16 fucking years. Listen here, let me tell you guys how fucking spoiled whoever's son I catch is going to be. It's not a game. It's really not a fucking game. Because I'm at a point and I'm at an age where I don't want to be out here bouncing my pussy around. I don't like what I'm seeing out here in the dating scene. I'm not going on any fucking apps. I'm not doing any of that shit. Somebody's son is going to be really fucking spoiled. There is someone that is that. As a lot of this we touched on in the learning to be stingy with your dick conversations. It is, these, I think definitely things that need to be discussed is how you handle children. If you have children together, if you have children from a previous relationship, like the young lady just said in the email, she's bitter about the kids that were there before. Those are things you guys need to discuss. How do you handle baby mothers, baby fathers, children? How do you handle your finances? What debts do you have? What debts do you bring to the table? If you guys are actually trying to build a life, that's things that you need to discuss, because those are important. Sexual things and money things will destroy relationships all the time and can make them very, very toxic. Very, very toxic. So those are things you need to discuss, and it shouldn't be something you're afraid to talk about. It's something that needs to happen. As grown-ups, you need to know what you're taking on. When you have a lifestyle and you're accustomed to, let's say the ladies, a lot of ladies out here with their white-collar jobs, and they're making $90,000, $100,000 a year. They're accustomed to going out with their friends, traveling, things like that. And they're with a guy who doesn't make that kind of money. You can't put those same expectations on him, knowing that when you took him on, he wasn't making that kind of money. And you're not willing to sow into him time, support to get him to another level. You'd rather just pay for things and then remind him that you paid for things. That's not a good thing, because that means a conversation didn't happen, right? You need to find out if he's comfortable where he is and he wants to level up. Some people are just very comfortable being employees, which is fine, but that's something that you need to know, because you can't constantly belittle him and throw money in his face and then remind him that you're paying for everything, right? That's not a nice thing to do. And I hear a couple of my homeboys complain about being in situations like that. Or it's the other way around. They're paying for everything and the women are paying for nothing, and they're complaining they're still not getting enough stuff, right? So it becomes a situation where I think, as a rule of thumb, whoever initiates a date, and this is before you get to the title part, right? When you start getting to know someone and whatever, whoever initiates the date should pay for it. It shouldn't always be on the guy. If I want to go out and I call a guy up and I say, hey, you know what, let's go have dinner. He's like, oh, well, I didn't get paid this week, and whatever the case is, it's fine. I just want some company. I'll take up the tab. Women, it's okay to do that, right? And men, it's not emasculating to let a woman pay for your meal. Now, if she's a tacky bitch and she reminds you, oh, damn, nigga, you couldn't put up the tip. Look, it's understood before we go out. So it's no, I'm not looking for you to do shit. If you want to put up a tip or something like that, that's great. If you can gas your own car, that's great. But if I'm inviting you out and I'm saying, I got it. Right? Whatever I got it entails. Same thing I would expect. So if I say I got it, yeah, you said you're in between haircuts, I'm going to tell you to go ahead and get your haircut. I'm going to put some gas in your car. I don't want to hear your shit run out of gas conveniently by a motel or some shit. Right? And so if I say I got it. And if I'm on a budget, I'll say that too. Because there's no fucking shame in that. To look at, we are going to one of those restaurants, not going to say any names and no advertising. One of those places where you get like a 2 for $20 or 2 for $25 meal. Damn it, if that's what my budget is, that's where we're going. And I will say that. I'm not going to act like I'm balling out when I'm not. I'm not washing dishes for eating a chicken meal. I'm not doing that. But I'm just saying everything should start with, and in the middle of, and end with a conversation. If you don't know how to start a conversation with your mate, you guys should tune in to Talk Radio Together, like these nasty couples is behind the scenes. And somebody just told me she screamed out Kai, she didn't say my whole name. Damn it! I told us that, you know what, I'll let it work. Cypher Kai is a bit of a mouthful when you got some dick in you. So I'll forgive her. Kai will work for now. I'll let her rock with the Kai thing for now. But anywho, So now that I've discussed that, I will get into whatever this question is after I get into some more music in a second, and remind you guys that you are tuned into, at the moment, TalkRadio.com's Freaky Fridays. I'm going to set the mood a little bit here with some music on the American side of things. And I need you guys, like I said, to, pay attention to what's about to come on, and all the songs that play tonight, because one of the songs tonight is literally going to be an upcoming trivia question to get some money in Cash App. I will say which one it is before I play it, but pay attention and write down the songs that are coming on. And luckily for you guys, when you listen to the archives, the names of the songs and the people that sing them are all connected on the website, so you can take notes there as well if you don't have a paper and pen next to you now. But this one is Naked by Marcus Houston on Freaky Fridays on TalkRadio.com.
Let's get back.
Talk Radio's Freaky Friday. So it's unfortunate, I'm here and I got the headphones on and the music sounds so tremendous to me, but I heard you guys are getting static and I'm so sad about that because I'm putting on some sexy shit with all these naughty couples that are trying to have sex while they're listening. So I had some things queued up because they had hit me up and let me know behind the scenes that they were going to be tuning together and naked. Some people got babysitters for the kids tonight. Some kids are out of town. They had an extended spring break, which I know spring break is supposed to be over in New York, so I don't know what you guys are doing. My ACS comes to visit your ass. I tell you, when kids miss a certain amount of days in school, they come and see you, which is really fucked up, but they do. But anyway, so I was trying to get some sexy music on for you guys, but it doesn't seem like it's working. But what I will do is, because I'm not going to carry the whole show without putting on any music. It's a lot of talking, right? And I need a bit of a break because I do things behind the scenes when I'm not answering the questions and speaking. So I kind of need little pauses, At some point I'll have a co-host. Sorry, brain freeze. I'll have a co-host in here, which I'm actually vetting a couple people. There is someone that I have in mind, still doing some negotiation behind the scenes. I think I'll talk to him better tomorrow and see if it's something he's still open to doing, but it's going to be really good. If I can get him, it's going to be really good. We'll do a rotating position anyway, but there's someone I have in mind. You guys are going to love him. He's well-spoken, very naughty, extensive sexual background. It's going to be great. And we just talk well, so it should be really interesting shit. Anyway, let's get into the rest of these emails here in this email bag. I guess I'm going to have to shorten the show tonight since the music is so fucked up. But I will make sure to play the trivia question song before I come off, so you guys can win some money upcoming in the Cash App giveaway that's coming up. Alright, so it says, I think I screwed up my marriage. Okay. I dug us into a financial hellhole and didn't tell my husband. Oh. Okay, let's start again. I think I screwed up my marriage. Alright, I dug us into a financial hellhole and didn't tell my husband. I was afraid to. He found out last night I ran the credit card up. I used it to pay bills, but still. 3.5 years ago, I was able to let my husband leave his job so that he could stay home and heal from workplace bullying and start up his own business. I own a daycare and soap business. I need plenty to support the household, but I suck at budgeting. My husband also has expensive tastes. Cars. So I just wanted him not to worry and wanted to handle everything myself. I failed miserably. Last night he found out I ran the credit card up and he freaked out with good reason. Now I'm scared I screwed things up for good. I've been married for 15 years and we've been together for 20 years. I'm his second marriage and his ex-wife was a liar, and now I can't believe I lied too. I always wanted to be better. I let fear take over. Do you think I have any kind of hope of making my marriage work? Okay, this is why I waited to read this. Conversations. Now, as far as running the credit card up, you didn't say how much it was. You own two businesses, and so it's just about paying down the damn debts. Listen, I don't know why people act like credit card debt is like a be-all, end-all. It's a fucking bill. Yeah, it's a bill. Two things happen when you don't pay bills. You either pay them and it goes down, or you don't pay them and you can't use them. It's kind of what the fuck that is, isn't it? If you got a $14,000 credit card debt and you got food to buy and mortgage to pay and stuff, credit cards are not a priority. Now, for some people who want to build their credit and all that stuff, and I'm telling you guys to be irresponsible, I'm not saying that. But if you're talking about ending your marriage over a credit card bill, there's something else going on you're not saying. Because I'm confused as fuck. Because at some point, you couldn't have been the only one to run up these bills if you said he has expensive tastes. He is sitting his ass home building a business. I know for a fact that building a business is hard and expensive, right? And you make a couple trials and errors and you need a lot of money to start and all kinds of things. So unless you were using this bill to go to spas and things and you alone beat the card up, and it doesn't really make you a liar, it was stupid not to mention, right? And was he making any contributions to paying the bills? Because what was supposed to happen? You said you let him come off of work to, start his business. He was being bullied at work. Okay, great. So he does something else. You're holding on the household, holding on the bills. You can't budget. If you guys have been together for 20 years and your husband doesn't know you can't handle money, he needs a little blame for this too. Because I'm assuming all those times before the 3.5 years you took over, he was the one doing the budgeting. So why did he think it was okay all of a sudden to let you do it, unless you were trying to hide from him how much money you were actually making from your business? So you said, oh, I'll just cover everything, I'll take care of everything, whatever. And you probably had a sense of entitlement because, and then, like I just mentioned, when someone's doing more than the other, they feel like somehow they can lord it over. You decided because you were paying the bills, you could spend the money how you wanted. So I don't take, you probably are shit at budgeting, but I think a lot more of that had to do with the fact that you figured you were the one making the bulk of the money, and you should be allowed to spend it how you wanted. The problem was, as you were spending, you weren't paying back. Liar? Selfish and stupid? Yes. Arrogant? Maybe. But now you guys have this bill, and you need to figure out what you're going to do, because I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure you didn't run up this bill by yourself. And even if you did, you're in a marriage. Unfortunately, the both of you got to pay for that. So figure that out. But I don't think it's something to end a marriage over. Again, you guys need to have a conversation about this, and going forward, how the money is handled. Because I told you guys before I even read this, money and sex will fuck up a relationship if there's no conversations happening. It just will. It just will. So start having conversations. But yeah, I think something else is missing here. If your husband's willing to leave you after 20 years of a credit card bill, something's missing from this email. But like I said, when the phone lines are up and I can really properly chastise you guys when you write me something, we'll take it from there. I don't know. Something seems like it's missing. But anyway, next email, let's see. Peck on guy friend's lips cheating. Hi, so the other week I was at a party with my friends, but wanted to leave earlier because I wasn't in the mood for partying anymore and started missing my boyfriend. I had called my mom to pick me up, who when she arrived at the location was already waiting for me for 10 minutes to come out. I said goodbye to all of my friends who tried to convince me to stay and rushed to the exit, where there were other friends of mine I said goodbye to. One of them was really upset that I was leaving, so a friend of my guy friends said, "Aw, give him a kiss." And I was kind of annoyed at this point and in a hurry that I just huffed and gave him a 1-second peck on the lips and said goodbye. My boyfriend is sweet and sensitive and had bad experience in his past relationships. I'm scared to tell him and didn't want to tell him at first because I didn't think it was a big deal since I'm not sexually involved or attracted to my friend. I genuinely feel terrible. P.S. This happened in Germany where I was visiting, but my boyfriend and I lived together in England. Yay! When I was gone, he watched porn once, which made me really mad, and that's why I decided not to tell him about this, but I love him so much. Okay, look it. Okay, first of all, shout out to all of my international fans. You guys are fucking amazing. Okay, let me just start right there. Secondly, damn it. Okay. So, why the fuck did you kiss this person? The first thing you said was you got a boyfriend, he's super nice, this and this and this. How the hell did you get your friends to convince you to give a guy a peck on the lips? Why? Suppose he had herpes or anything else or whatever. Here's a rule of thumb. If you're in a relationship, right, and something arises, whatever, out the blue, whatever, if you can't imagine your partner doing the same shit without getting pissed, don't fucking do it, right? Would you have been okay with your boyfriend kissing some chick on the lips when you know what I'm saying? So why was that even a thing? First of all, your friend that told you to do that was a bitch, and you should have cut her off anyway. I hate friends that encourage people to do stupid shit with their boyfriends. These are always your fucking single, jealous, holy fucking friends that want to get in the middle of your shit. What the fuck was the point in you kissing this guy before you left? What was even the point of the suggestion of it? You're rushing out because you missed your boyfriend is what you said. In your fucking email you said, I didn't feel like partying anymore, I missed my boyfriend. So in missing your boyfriend, you slip and put your lips on some other guy before you go home to kiss your man? The fuck? Like really, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? This is the kind of shit. See, this is the kind of shit is why I'm not dating yet, right? Because this is the kind of thing that get me really angry. Right? I don't want to know that my man has had his lips on somebody else before he comes home to kiss me. Accidentally, on purpose, whatever. I'm so fucking nutty. Like, I don't even want you kissing your mum before you come and kiss me. I don't want that mummy energy on me for all the dirty things I plan to do to you. Right? So you kissing some other dude, peck, smack, whatever the fuck it was, before you go home to your boyfriend that you're missing is stupid. And the fact that you already said you got pissed off one time when he was watching porn. He couldn't even touch these chicks. But you kissed the guy on his whole lips, whole mouth. And you feel bad, you should. Because you're fucked up. It's fucked up. It's a fucked up thing to do. So I can't help you I can't make you feel better about that. Should you tell him? Probably not. But just fucking make sure you don't do it again. I don't see any point in you telling him now, because he's going to get pissed and probably try to retaliate, so no need to tell him. Just don't fucking do it again. And the next time you're missing your boyfriend, maybe you should stay home to begin with. Innit? Right? You got a man, your friends are out partying because they don't have a man. Right? You got a whole man in the house, hang out with him. Or go out together with him. I'm not saying you can't hang out with your friends at all. I'm simply saying, on those moments when you're missing your man, maybe you should be with your man. Alright. Anyways, Freaky Fridays on TalkRadio.com. I'm your hostess, Cypher Kai. And what else we got here in the email bag? We got one more. Dating a friend. A lot of friendship tonight, isn't it? Hi there, I have a problem. Last year, a girl joined my course at college last year, and up until now, we had been getting on really well. She also transferred to my place of work because she lives in my town now, so we see a lot of each other. This is, I feel, a connection that could be stronger. Anyway, I really want to ask her out on a date. What does it say? Just me and her. See where it goes. Thing is, I'm worried of the outcome and not sure if she will feel the same way. Should I go ahead and ask her to see what happens, or just treat this as a false dream and get on with my life? Ooh, well, sticky. It's always sticky dating somebody that you work with or go to school with or whatever. Because if it doesn't work out, it's like this uncomfortability in the office that other people can pick up on. At the same time, I'm a very big advocate of nothing ventured, nothing gained. And a closed mouth doesn't get fed. So if it's something you think you could pursue, I would say this. Talk to her about it first. Don't initiate a date and then the date gets fucked up. Just kind of say, hey, I'm kind of digging you, kind of feeling you, how you're feeling about that, and have a conversation about what it looks like if things don't work out. You guys need to discuss that before you go out, right? So if we go out and this doesn't really work out, can we still be cordial in the office and whatever? That definitely is a conversation that needs to happen. Definitely a conversation that needs to happen. But again, you might be missing out on the best thing you ever had. So I'd say go for it, right? Try it out, but have the conversation first. Don't just invite for the date, because a lot of women are inclined to go out on a date just to get free meals, I've heard. It's like a fucking thing now. You don't want to go out and do that and you waste money and it's a shit storm and then you go back to work and it's uncomfortable. So have the conversation first. And if it's just dinner, then that's fine, but at least you know what you're getting into. It's not lopsided where you're kind of digging her and she's just going out to eat. If it's just to go out to eat and spend some time around a beautiful lady and you guys can go back to work and be cordial, then do that. But other than that, I'd say stay away from it. Freaky Fridays here on TalkRadio.com. What else am I going to put in here for you guys? Did I play this song? I think I did not. I did not. Okay, there we go. Gonna put that one on. Anyway, this is Tank When We Fuck by Tank on Freaky Fridays here on TalkRadio.com.
You don't play fair. Recipe for disaster. I'm just trying to take my time. Struggle's getting deep and faster. Feeling like I'm out of line. Who came to make sweet love? Not me. Who came to kiss and love? Not me. Who came to beat it up? I keep. And don't use those hands to put up that gate and stop me. When we fuck, when we fuck, when we fuck, when we fuck. I can be aggressive, I can be a savage. I just need a blessing. Say that I can act. When we when we fuck. You love it when I lose. You love it when I go down. You love it when I lose it. You love it how we play it down. You end up calling me master. Say that you my best is mine. Yeah. When you got me so disaster. Yeah. End up like this every time. Who came to make sweet love? Not me. Who came to kiss and love? Not me. Who came to beat it up? I keep. And don't use those hands to get up that dick you stop me. When we fuck. When we fuck. When we fuck. When we fuck. I can be aggressive. I can be a savage. I just need your blessing. Say that I can never. Yeah. When we fuck. When we fuck. Face down and I say back it up. You go for the love. Go behind your head. You deep under. Let you breathe under. Face full of that cushy. I'm close, baby, don't push me. This is how it always should be. When we fuck. When we fuck. When we fuck. When we fuck. I can be aggressive. I can be a savage. I just need your blessing. Say that I can never. Yeah. When we fuck. When we fuck.
TalkRadio.com's Freaky Fridays. So let me give a shout out to some of my fans behind the scenes. I did say I was going to speak on something this evening, but I'm going to save it for next week. And I'll tell you guys next week why I'm saving it for next week. But I've decided that next week's topic is going to be bitch assness. Shout out to Puffy for that one. Bitch assness. Boys in men's clothing. That's going to be my topic next week. It's going to be great. Because there is so much crazy shit happening that I was unaware of. And there's a particular someone that I want to slaughter on my show next week. Not something I normally do, but unfortunately this person offended me. And I happen to have a platform where I can do this. So I'm going to slaughter them properly next week. And make an entire topic out of said slaughter. So I might as well find a way to... get to do what I need to do. I'm hearing there's some humming coming in. I don't know why that's happening. If it's adjusted, let me know. I don't know where the humming is coming from. So, I know where it might be coming from. I think I might have adjusted it. Okay, let's see. Is it fixed? I have some people that are helping me out with some things behind the scenes as far as giving me feedback on stuff. So I don't know. This like humming. I'm I don't know what you guys are hearing. Unfortunately, in my ears, like I said, when I'm doing stuff, everything sounds fine to me. The music is coming in nicely and everything, but I'm not hearing what you guys are hearing on the other side, and that's the kind of things we need to be working on leading up to the relaunch at the end of the month. So, it's not fixed. There's still humming coming from somewhere. I don't know where the humming's coming from, you guys. I'm so sorry. But we're going to wind on the show here. Like I said, I did promise I'm going to play that one more song. The song I'm going to play now is going to be the song for the trivia coming up. Okay, so now it's good. All right, is it good now? So I've got people. I don't want you guys to be suffering through a show with this static on the music, and then my voice is coming in with static and a bunch of shit too. So I'm just trying to. Okay, so it's clear now. Okay, so I'll stay with you for a little longer. But anyway, I'm gonna play the song now that you guys can win the money for in the upcoming Cash App giveaway. So let me tell you what the song is. This song has very special meaning to me. This song that I'm about to play is literally my absolute favorite song in the universe. Favorite song in the entire universe, right? So if you're tuned in now, pay attention, write this down. This is Insatiable by Prince and the New Power Generation. Write this down somewhere. It will also be in the archives. Archivers, this is the part of the show that you pay attention to. This is going to be one of the trivia questions I'm going to ask when we do our $250 Cash App giveaway. Pay attention. This song is going to be the answer to one of those trivia questions. Pay attention. This is Insatiable by Prince and the New Power Generation. Right? My favorite song in the universe. Now pay attention to everything I'm saying before I put the song on and everything. I don't know what I'm going to ask. It's always random. I need you guys going back into my archives, whatever. So I'm telling you, this is my favorite song in the universe, and it has special meaning to me because, first of all, the words are extremely deep. But I actually had someone sing this song to me before, a cappella, in perfect pitch. And I ended up having a really long-lasting, fantastical relationship with said person, right? So this song has all kinds of fantastic meanings for me, and I'm looking quite forward to playing this song going forward and actually being able to do a whole, choreographed, beautifully done striptease for someone to this song. So it has a lot of meanings for me. So you guys need to pay attention to all of that. I don't know what I'm going to ask about this coming up, but the archives are available, and you guys should be taking notes right now. This song is going to be the answer. Something about this song and this particular part of the conversation will be something to do with a $250 Cash App giveaway we're going to have in the next couple of months. So pay attention. Prince and the New Power Generation. I'm going to play here now on Freaky Fridays on TalkRadio.com with your hostess Cypher Kai. Hopefully, static or not, I told you the name of the song. You guys can go look it up on YouTube or something afterwards. I'm just saying. But hopefully you'll be able to hear it clear enough now and what I was able to say about it before I started playing it. So something about that story will come up. All right? Answer right now. Answer to one of those trivia questions coming up. Prince Insatiable, Prince and the New Power Generation. The song is Insatiable. My absolute favorite song.
What do you say?
Don't be afraid. We'll do it. We don't have to do it.
Ooh.
Prince, Insatiable. Favorite song in the world. There are people in here saying they know how to sing this song. There are people saying it's baby making music. You know what? I don't know if I've had the luxury of that. No, I've never got to make a baby to that song. But I'm sure somebody can. I'm looking forward to having some really naughty, slow, deep stroked romantic sex to it, though, I can tell you that. That is definitely something for those, what I like to call the slow deeps, right? That's not where there's no ass smacking, there's no hair pulling. That's all about sweating and slow, deep, feel his balls, breath on your neck, type shit, kissing you lightly, just, yeah, that's that sexy shit, man. That's some sexy shit. That's when you get to get naughty. You break out the ice and the candle wax and shit. You put his legs up in the air. You might tie him to something. Stick a panty in his mouth. Naughty grown-up shit. Naughty grown-up shit. That's what that is. That's what that is. Love my fans. So shout out to the other couple who just let me know that. Dude said, yo, she said my whole name. She said Cypher Kai in its completion. Alright, on that downstroke, he said he got her. He had a face down, ass up. Just like Tank said, face down, ass up. Back it up. And she screamed my name. That's right. The neighbors know my name, goddammit. The neighbors know my name. That's what he said. He said, the neighbors know my name. So somebody's saying, who the fuck is Cypher Kai? While the headboards are banging against the wall. I love it. You guys are so dirty and awesome. Just dirty and awesome. Just saying. You're tuned into Freaky Fridays on TalkRadio.com if you don't know what you're listening to. And like I said, the song I just played, hopefully it came through without too much static for you guys. But that song that just played was from Prince and the New Power Generation. And it is called Insatiable. You know, just can't have enough of you. You're going to need to really look up the dictionary meaning of insatiable. It's like beyond love, beyond connected. It's just, I'm so completely into you. Like I can feel every pore on my body open up when you kiss me type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just deeply, deeply embedded in ya. You know what I'm saying? It's overwhelming. It's nice. It's nice. It's really nice. Looking quite forward to having a sexual situation with that song playing. It's going to be nice. At least I'm anticipating it's going to be nice. I'm hoping it's going to be nice. I'm going to do some things behind the scenes. I'm getting all kinds of messages behind the scenes I've got to answer. I'm going to put up one more song and then go and dig into one or two more emails and, you know, chill it down for the night. But I know for sure, let me see, I need to put on no, I think I'll make that my outro. I'm so addicted to this goddamn song now, you guys. I told you, it's so fucking dirty. It's so dirty. But I'm going to put it on now anyway. Screw it, why not? This one is called, no, I'll put on this one, I'll be nice. This one is Alkaline Side Chick. Let's put on that one for now. Dig into some things behind the scenes. I'll end off with my the other song I'm going to play to end the show with will also be a trivia question. So you guys pay attention to that one too. It is Freaky Fridays here on TalkRadio.com. This is Alkaline Side Chick, the raw version. Freaky Fridays.
What do you want for you? You walk with me, so do you something bad, girl? Something by my side, girl. I want you to fuck me all the while, girl. Give me one second. You want to find a girl. Let me say that I'm gonna make you tell you. Fuck up and back, girl. You never come to girl. You're not regular, you're not mad at level. If you tell you, when you say I'm make you tell you. Your body be gone, not steady at all. So many things that you don't wanna tell you. Do before I let you get out of control. I wanna tell you, baby, just let me tell you. I have a penis for you, but I'm not home. You take a feel whenever you feel alone. Take me one with and everything me own. You me heart, but you can't give me so. I mean, we let me still
TalkRadio.com's Freaky Fridays. Ladies, you already said, good pussy, you give him all your money. You take all his money for some good pussy. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. I'm so sorry. I keep hearing that every so often. There's static coming in and what, I don't know. I'm so sorry. We're going to work on it, though. We're going to work on it. Don't worry. We're going to work on it. Anyway, so let's get into one more question for the evening. I got some people I got to deal with on a private level when I get off the show. I'm getting all kinds of messages behind the scenes. Anyway, so it's this birthday gift. My husband and I are apart. He's working abroad. And then it freezes. Unbelievable. I'm sorry. So, birthday gift. My husband and I are apart. He's working abroad and he won't be here on his birthday next week. Could you please give me any birthday gift ideas for him? Should I make something for him and send it on the day of his birthday, or just wait until he comes back next month and give him his gift? Shit, if he's got Wi-Fi, do a little show for him. Listen, ladies, you're under the misconception. You don't have to be skinny with perky titties and all kinds of things to do a show for your man. You can be silly. All right, just put on maybe one of his t-shirts or one of his business shirts or something and sit there and just talk to him. Do your face nice and do your hair nice and just talk to him in person, like on a video call or something. I think those things are really personal and nice, especially when somebody's overseas and they're away from you. And technology has made it so nice and great for people to, still be able to keep in contact with each other. So I think that'd be nice. It's just sending him a gift. I mean, you could give him something when he gets home, like a physical something for him to open if he's really very much into his birthday and stuff. I don't know a lot of guys that are. Unless you're getting them something extravagant. But I think just, maybe doing something that you you don't normally do. Maybe dressing up really sexy and talking to him dirty or something while he can look at you on the camera, I think is great. Not so much the touching yourself thing, but just the really dirty talking. If you're someone who's quiet and you just step out of character for him, or if you're accustomed to being like really loud and brolic, then maybe take it down, be a little submissive. That might be really nice. But just something to let him see you, you know, sing happy birthday to him off key, something just silly, something to make it, remind him why he's still with you and that you're quirky and you don't take everything so seriously. So I would do something like that. I like doing unique things. I don't like buying people common things and stuff like that. So just something unique, something that makes you stand out. And then, yeah, I guess whatever he likes, you know what he likes, you'll buy him something when he gets home, and that's that. So this is going to be the last song for the evening, you guys. Again, I don't want to make you guys suffer through all the rest of the stuff I had here if it's not coming in clearly. The episode this evening was on the expectations in a relationship. I touched on that earlier, about maybe 20-something, half an hour in. If you guys are tuned into the archives, you know where that was. And, you know, this is always a conversation we're having on the show. Everything is about talking. And not just because this is talk radio, right? Everything has a basis in conversation. If you don't say what you want, how will your partner know? And I hate ladies that say, well, he's supposed to know. He's supposed to know. How? If you don't tell him, right? He's dated a bunch of people before you. Everybody treated him differently. How is he supposed to know what you want if you don't say it? Guys are not mind readers. They shouldn't have to be. If you want something, you say you want it. You go into a store to order something. Are they supposed to know what you want? You tell them. Same way you tell them, you tell your guy. You don't have to balk orders or whatever. You could just say, babe, this is what I like. This is what I expect. And vice versa. You let him tell you what he likes and what he expects. And guys, please stop making that mistake in comparing all your women to each other. Like, I hate when guys want to do something with me that I know they've done with somebody else. And I'm not saying you got to change your entire repertoire, but just certain little things, right? Just I don't want to be boxed. Right? So just find something that we can agree on with each other for ourselves, something that's fun for us, and let's do that. Let's work on that. But definitely start spending some more time with your partners. That's important too. Don't take it for granted. You guys are working all during the week, taking care of the kids, going to school and stuff. Always start to make time to spend quality time with each other. It's important, you know? It's important. And you guys should have a curfew. I think it's a good thing. A curfew just simply means, you know, if you're out and you're in a relationship, there's a respectful time that you come home. And also it means if you guys are home together, there's a certain time of the evening your phones go off. Like for me, I've already started to have this conversation with someone, and I'm saying, and I was glad that we had the same understanding on it, that at a certain time of the evening, you just kind of turn the phone off. I just want to focus on the person who's in the bed next to me. I don't give a shit about my phone ringing. I don't want to hear it. There's no emergency when I'm in the bed next to my man. There's no emergency. Whatever the fuck it is, it is. I mean, I'll see it. The phone is not off. At some point in the middle of the night, I go to the bathroom, I can check it, whatever. I do wake up really early in the morning. But at a certain time of the evening, I don't want anything distracting me from spending time and focusing on this person. Even if it's just us laying together in bed and watching TV or watching the news or whatever, I just want that time. I want it completely uninterrupted. And so I'm going to turn my phone off and put it in another room if need be. No distractions. You guys need to start making time to do that with each other. Curfews are just respectful. It's not about a control thing or whatever if a conversation is had first. Right? So that's my take on that. This song too will be a trivia question. This is my new, I love this song. The video doesn't seem to make a lot of sense with the song because I actually had to look it up. I'm so obsessed with this shit. But the song itself, the words of the song itself, I like it a lot. Seems like something else I'm going to have to put on my bang somebody's brains out hit list. I'm just saying. This one is Broke It Down, the raw version by Escaninco. Yes, Escaninco. I believe he's a Costa Rican artist. Yes. So, Broke It Down, talkradio.com, Freaky Fridays.
I need the girl to a so sit now for me, girl. Sit to me. Me bring the cocky come. So sit down pan the cocky, girl, and broke it down. The fucking I your pussy till your pussy numb. You never catch no disease, nah give a none. The way your pussy make me happy, make me cocky jump. Girl, any pussy make me sakina. More time me I want if you a magician. Cause you trick me around you with my local gun. Hold me tight and brace for me. Your pussy tight, it a grip me cocky. Inna you hold me and send me cocky. Skinny out, baby. Your body fit, baby, your body full of energy. So can't panic cocky like a mango tree. Girl, anything me tell you better follow me. Come make go fuck inna the bush, inna the maca tree. What a pussy fat, what a pussy clean. What a ass big, when me slappy please. Your pussy pretty like the house, them a Cherry Hill. Hold me tight and brace for me. Your pussy tight, it a grip me cocky. Inna your hole, me a send me cocky. Skin it out, baby. Hold me tight and brace for me. Your pussy tight, it a grip me cocky. Inna your hole, me a send me cocky. Skin it out, baby. When me done, you walk me and me. So wine pon the cocky with your nasty. Bend over to the toe to me cocky. It's a girl like you, make it one breathe. No a real thing, no me not conceive. No man can't get your body 'cause it's not free. No other girl me no want, girl and you me need. A ish gunning, 'cause if you wine. Me bring the cocky up. So sit down pon the cocky, girl and rock it down. The fucking of your pussy till your pussy now. You never catch no disease, nah you will none. The way your pussy make me happy, make me cocky jump. Tell her me for pretty, make me cocky now. More time me I want just to want my pizza. 'Cause you trick me and run away to look for cat. Hold me tight and brace for me. Your pussy tight, it a grip me cocky. Inna your hole, me a send me cocky. Skin it out, baby. Hold me tight and brace for me. Your pussy tight, it a grip me cocky. Inna your hole, me a send me cocky. Skin it out, baby. Rock it down, yes, I need to tell you, girl. Rock it down, yes, I need to tell you, girl.
TalkRadio.com's Freaky Friday. So again, that one is also going to be a trivia question answer. So that's Broke It Down by Esconinco. I believe it's a Costa Rican artist. And the other song was Insatiable by Prince and the New Power Generation. Lots of money to give away. Pay attention. I hope you guys are writing this down. We are winding down for the evening. This has been another episode of Freaky Fridays on TalkRadio.com with your hostess Cypher Kai. Archives are available in about 5 minutes after the show on www.tawkradio.com/shows. If you enjoy what you heard, if you missed something, came in halfway, want to listen back to it, you want to share this with your friends, send the link www.tawkradio.com/shows and let them become a part of the movement. Shout out to all of the horny couples that invited me into your virtual menage a trois this evening. I appreciate you. I feel a little satisfied, not completely satisfied, a little satisfied though. I heard enough screams in my ears this evening, so that's nice. You guys are very dirty. Appreciate you. Shout out to my Uber drivers that were tuned in. Shout out to my people that tuned in from Germany and London. I keep telling people these numbers are there and these emails come in, and I'm always amazed at how many people across the world like to hear me talk about sucking things and licking things on a Friday evening. Quite amazing, quite amazing. If you want to advertise with us, we'll make those opportunities available to you soon. Like I said, we're doing some relaunching stuff behind the scenes. Shout out to our CBD partners who's going to be selling some advertising with us, and you guys can go and check them out. Shout out to the life reconstruction strategist who's going to be a part of the show. Shout out to our financial consultant who'll be joining us on our Freaky Financial Fridays coming up soon. Shout out to Uncle T who is tuned in. I'm so embarrassed. Every time my uncle tunes in, I'm always embarrassed. But he knows I'm dirty. I mean, it must run in the family or something. He knows. So shout out to Uncle T. Shout out to the PhD from Long Island that's tuned in. Shout out to my legal beagle, my new Haitian legal beagle who's tuned in. Shout out to Deacon P, who let me know behind the scenes that they're tuned in as well. Shout out to Ashley, who is here with us in the chat room. Shout out to Mrs. B, who is in the chat room. Shout out to Mr. B, who I know is going to listen to the archives of the show. Ooh. All right. Okay, you know what? Miss Ashley's new to the show. Shout out to you. I didn't know that. Hello, new fan. All right. I hope you enjoyed it, and when it's done, the archive will be up, and there are other archives on the website for you to tune into. So I appreciate you coming here and spending some time with us in the chat room. A lot of you guys don't go into the chat room because you have to show your name or whatever they make you guys do. I promise you, as we're going forward, there'll be a chat room on the website. As you can be anybody you want, James Bond, Pussy Galore, whoever, and we're working on an app. You can do the same thing. You can sign in however you want, so you guys can be much more interactive with the show. So that's really great. I love when new fans come over and show themselves. It's nice. Miss Bermudez, I didn't know you were new. Okay, great. And so it's spreading around. Like I said, spread this around like an STD, you guys. No antibiotics needed. Spread this with your friends. Let them tune in. Start having listening parties. Shout out to the people who are letting me know they're having listening parties. Shout out to my basketball players who are tuned in, and all of the guys. I'm so impressed. I have junkie fans who are literally sending me split screens of them watching the basketball game and listening to talk radio at the same time. So you guys were amazing. I forgot that there was like basketball playoffs or whatever going on, so like guys are losing their minds and that's what they're focused on right now. But they did make some time to tune into talk radio and all the naughty things I'm saying this evening, so I do appreciate you guys. So like I said, it has been another episode of Freaky Fridays on TalkRadio.com with your hostess Cypher Kai. The topic was the expectations in a relationship. If you came in late and you missed it, in about 5 minutes you can go and check out the archives and hear what the show was all about and enjoy that. And like I said, share it with your friends. We'll be back here for next week Friday at 8 p.m. live, where the topic is going to be bitch assness. Little boys masquerading in big men bodies. We'll have a great conversation about that, and I'll share a story with you guys that I was going to share this weekend, but I'm not going to. I'll wait till next week. A situation that occurred with me. You guys know I love telling you my business. I don't give a shit. So we'll discuss some things. We'll start some arguments. We'll have some conversations. It'll be great. Rally up your friends to get ready for that and enjoy. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a really great week. And I will see you guys next week on the website, www.tawkradio.com/shows.